travel with Tony.
The Merlion and Merlion Park near the Singapore CBD is a well-known tourist icon of Singapore. Merlion is a mythical creature with the head of a lion and the body of a fish, used as a mascot of Singapore, meaning the sea and lion. It is made up of glass reinforced cement over a steel armature that is attached to the origin as a fishing village when it was called Temasek, which means sea town in Javanese. The lion head represents Singapura, meaning Lion City or Kota Singa. On 15 September, Minister Lee Kuan officiated the installation ceremony of the Merlion statue. Original Merlion statue used to stand at the mouth of the Singapore River, at the tip of the current, the Fullerton Waterboat House Garden with Anderson Bridge as its background. The Merlion is a male. It was conceptualized by the Portjolers. It measures 8.6 meters high and weighs 70 tons. Its body is made of cement, skin from porcelain plates and ice from the project cost about 1,65,000 Singapore dollars. Exactly 30 it was officially launched. The Merlion symbol was designed by Fraser Brunner, a member of the Souvenir Committee and curator of the Van Cleef Aquarium. It is in use from 26 March 1964 to 1997. The Merlion continues to be its trademark symbol since 20th July 1966. Although the STB changed their logo 2002 to ceremonially welcome the Merlion again, this time in its new home. A viewing deck now stretches over the Singapore River, allowing visitors to pose for a photograph with a front or side view skyline backdrop in the picture. The sculpture was aligned to face east, a direction advised to be most auspicious, 4 times larger than the original cost, that is 7.5. The STB Act continues to protect the Merlion symbol. Merlion and Merlion Park near the Singapore CBD is a well-known tourist attraction. A variety of Merlion souvenirs are sold at tourist areas in Singapore. Due to the influence of overseas Singapore of the country, variations of the Merlion statue can be found in Japan, China and the United States of and tourists clicking hundreds of pictures of Merlion from all the different angles. All the Singaporeans are very proud of the Merlion. Because of its approach surrounded by sea and high-rise buildings consisting of hotels and business houses, Merlion provides a very stunning look during night time. A visit to Merlion is a must in the tour operators. Millions and millions of visits Merlion every year. You will find tourists clicking hundreds of pictures of Merlion from all the different angles. On Sentosa was designed and sculpted by an Australian artist called James Martin. The Merlion on Sentosa was designed and sculpted by an Australian artist called James Martin. It's made up of glass reinforced cement over a steel armature that is attached to the center. Bukit Timah, the highest point in Singapore. Bukit Timah is a hill in Singapore which stands at an altitude of 163.63 meters, that is 537 feet. Bukit Timah is located near the center of the Singapore main island. The surrounding area is an urban planning area known as Bukit Timah Planning Area under the Urban Redevelopment Authority and is a part of the Central Region and lies 10 kilometers, that is approximately 6 miles from the city's central business district, the Central Area. This area is often referred to as Bukit Timah and is also known as District 11. The area has a substantial number of bungalows, single-family houses and duplexes as well as condominiums. Bukit Timah, which literally means Tin Hill in Malay, was already identified on the 1828 map by Franklin and Jackson as Bukit Timah. The hill was depicted on the map towards the northwest as two hills at the eastern source of the Kranji River. The original Malayan name for the hill was Bukit Temak, meaning Hill of the Temak Trees. In December 1843, a carriageway road was completed leading up to the hill. A small hut with chairs was constructed for visitors. The hill was viewed then as an excellent sanatorium as the air was cooler and fresher than the plain, producing an agreeable exhilaration of spirits. The 25-kilometer Bukit Timah Road, the longest road in Singapore running north and south, takes its name from this hill. The road to Kranji was completed in 1845. Apparently, the area was so infested with tigers that it constituted a serious threat to human life. In 1860, nearly 200 people were reported to have been killed by tigers in and about the Gambier and Papier plantations. The first ride on horseback across the island was along Bukit Timah Road in 1840. It took 4 days and was made by one of the earliest roads in Singapore and is considered as the highest point in Singapore. Chinatown is a part of Singapore. Actually 70% Singaporean are Chinese, but special Chinese zone is Chinatown. You will feel like you are in China while visiting Chinatown. The price is also cheaper than in city. They sell a lot of things you need, includes food, equipments, tool, clothes, bags and many more. Chinatown is really unique while visiting Singapore. Don't forget to visit Chinatown. Singapore's Chinatown is an ethnic neighborhood featuring distinctly Chinese cultural elements and a historical concentrated ethnic Chinese population. Chinatown is located within the larger district of Outram. As the largest ethnic group in Singapore is Chinese, Chinatown is considerably less of an enclave than it once was. However, the district does retain significant historical and cultural significance. Large sections of it have been declared National Heritage Sites, officially designated for conservation by the Urban Redevelopment Authority. In Chinese, Singapore's Chinatown is known as Neo Chi Shu, as a result of the fact that because of its location, Chinatown's water supply was principally transported by animal-driven carts in the 19th century. The name is also echoed in the Malay name Krita Ayer with the same meaning. Under the Raffles Plan of Singapore, the area originally was a division of colonial Singapore where Chinese immigrants tended to reside. Although as Singapore grew, Chinese immigrants settled in other areas of the island city. Chinatown became overcrowded within decades of Singapore's founding in 1819 and remained such until many residents were relocated at the initiation of Singapore's Governmental Housing Development Board in the 1960s. Lion dance is a form of traditional dance in Chinese culture in which performers mimic a lion's movements in a lion costume. The lion dance is often mistakenly referred to as a dragon dance. An easy way to tell the difference is that a lion is operated by two persons while a dragon needs more persons. Also, in a lion dance, the performers' faces are covered since they are inside the lion. In a dragon dance, the performers can be seen since the dragon is held upon poles. Basic lion dance fundamental movements can be found in most Chinese martial arts. The story goes that once upon a time a monk had a dream in which there were many sorrows and evils plaguing the land. The monk prayed and asked the gods how he could prevent these evils from occurring. The gods told him that a lion would protect them and fight back the evils. The Chinese people had never seen a lion before, but had heard stories that the lion was the king of all the other animals. So the monk combined all the lucky or magical animals he could think of and so made a lion.
This is Indian music.
Oh, Indian music.
This is Indian music. Your rehearsal is for lion dance.
Oh.
Okay, for school. You are practicing it for school function.
No.
It's
Outside function also.
okay, outside function also. This is called lion dance.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the beats which you are actually giving, that was Singapore beats.
Actually,
Traditional.
mostly
All traditional beats.
Yeah,
yeah,
traditional.
came from China.
Okay, this is Indian rock star.